Hello. It's a bit fuzzy. The screen is a bit fuzzy today. Well, hello there. So, got nobody watching at the moment. I'd just like to say, welcome to Tasha Impressions. Welcome one and all, because this is my third live stream. This is the third live stream that I've done on this channel. And as I quite often do, I usually put a scarf or something on my head when I do impressions or when I even read my poems. Right, let's see if anyone will start watching now if I start doing a few impressions for you. I'll say, you're coming up to see me, are you? You're coming up to see me? He's a good boy. Let's see who's going down the shops and get me some of those nice cakes. Yeah, that'll be lovely. Tar very much. I'm from Essex. Don't want no Blatherstones flaring up. Hey Shrek, I sure hope you like this. Oh, Donkey, get out of my swamp. Oh, Shrek now, come on now. Don't be so mean. I'm making waffles in the morning. Oh, Donkey. You ever tried to have some of those rats? Actually, that sounds more American than Scottish. Whoops. Oh, Donkey. And now it's time to face the impressions. Or even BGT. Simon Cowell. Amanda Holden. Alicia Dixon. And KSI. Oh, Amanda. You know, I was so funny on the trackers, wasn't I? Was I funny? Yeah. Think that's funny? Oh, hi, Sin, and hi, Trisha. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I just want to give a shout out to a few of my subscribers, because last time I forgot to mention Corey's comedy channel, and Corey does a lot of live streams, so please check out his channel. Please check out Henry Smith Comedy, because he regularly comments and watches my videos. Please check out Something You Need 25 as well, because his channel's really good. He does lots of jokes. Main Dude, Ron2256, Mickey Bavington's very good on the history. Outlook is really good on the nature and Cornwall videos. Joy of Things is a mixture on her channel, but she's got a good channel as well. Every Day is a Bonus is a mix as well. Brainbender's Banter is one of my fairly new subscribers, so thank you to them for watching. Ferganized Travel Life is another one of my subscribers. Tidbit Blitz YT, Sinan and Sias, and M&J Metal. Now, all these people at some point have commented on my channel, or they're subscribed to my channel. That appears to be all the people, actually, but there are more people that have commented. Now, There's a few impressions I've already done, but there are more. Oh, yeah, making dinner. What are you making, Sin? Anything nice? So this channel is not just about impressions. It features poetry, silly and general poetry. We have supermarket bargains, grocery store bargains. I'm just saying that for those of you that are in America, you might not understand what I mean by supermarket. You're welcome regarding the shout out to Sin. This channel also features food videos, nature videos, even history, and of course, comedy impressions. Yes, plenty of Simpsons impressions, even food tasting. Oh, yummy, scrummy. Oh, Marge. Oh, did you just say that there was donuts and cakes? Yes, homie. Yes, there are. Don't go eating all of them, though, 'cause we got guests coming over tomorrow. Oh, you would say that. I also like doing a load of different accents on my channel, and I like to practice those accents. Can you guess where I like to practice the accents? And sometimes I'll even sing. I will sometimes sing. In the shower I will sing poetry. Lots of different words. So sometimes I will do poetry and I will actually sing. I will sing the poems. If you take a look in my playlist, you'll see that I sing some of the poetry if I feel like it. Just I try and make it up as sort of general tune. I'm careful about not using music that's copyrighted, obviously. There's even festive videos. There's different accents. And of course, there's lots of silly videos on this channel. Loads and loads of them. Even some pirate impressions have got their own playlist, my dear. And do you know that I live by the sea? Pardon me for being rude. It wasn't me. It was my food. I just came up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below. I be Pirate Tusher, and I think it's a bit froggy out there. For those who like silly videos, please see my silly funny video playlist. And talking of silly, how about this for a silly poem? Now, I think this particular poem that I've written, was actually one that I wrote a while ago. Actually, it was written about 2 years ago. I've just found it out from one of my folders that I keep my poems in. Now, it says Rum Hum is the title. There is a more silly version that I wrote on the back. So I could read this in any kind of accent I want to read it in. So I think I might read it in more of a country accent, like this. Very much like this, a little voice like this. So we go like this. Rum, harm, you tickled my thumb. Tee, hee, you tickled my knee. Woo, hoo, you tickled my shoe. Trar, lar, you tickled my arm. Wee, hee, you smelled like tea. I really didn't think I'd write this little tea. I don't think I want to read the other version because it was a bit, yeah, we'll just pass on that one. What else have we got? Oh, this is kind of a bit different. It's a shame that I haven't seen. Oh God, I can't remember his name. There is a guy that's subscribed to my channel who's actually done some silly poetry on YouTube. Or he's done performances on somebody else's channel. I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, if he's watching, he knows who I mean. So this poem, Lurking Behind the Curtains. What's lurking behind the curtains? What's hiding behind the veil? Would you prevail upon a surprise? A glimpse into that immortal world beyond which I cannot fathom. Is that what you'd gather up and wait to tell? That unusual smell was quite uncertain behind that curtain. Oh, yes, it didn't impress upon me any glee. I'm sure you well know that I feel so ill at ease. So don't be a tease. I implore you to provide something to quell my state of mind. I'm not being unkind when I say I'd rather welcome a new day. So I think, can't actually remember whether I've actually put that one on my channel. Lurking Behind the Curtains is the title. Well, anyway, I've done it on a live now, so okay. How about another one? Now, this is another silly one. I think this one has to be done really. I think what did I call this one? Old Grass Major. So this is a silly one. I've done a bit of this on my channel before, I think. It's interesting, actually. Last time I did a live stream, I got a lot more people commenting, but not. Now, okay, let's do this poem. So, Old Grass Major had a penchant for flavour. He really liked some zing in his special chili tin. It was such an unusual flavour he really couldn't savour, so he gave it to the pigs who lived down the lane near Diggs. They wore such funny wigs, he almost fell apart from laughing. It was such a sight to see, it really filled him with glee. The wigs would look so grand when placed upon a stand above the studio. He did plan to put on a show. So that is that silly poem. I have got a lot more stuff that I've written. I've got tons, actually. Well, I've put quite a few on my channel already. Oh, so somebody's been making some cakes in the bakery. Have you seen anybody making some cakes in the bakery? See, I told you I could do different accents, and this is just another one. I apologise for the state of the fuzziness on this video. You see, I've got to be in a different room, you see. I've got to be in a different room, you see. You like that voice? Now, I mentioned, I think, before that I was inspired by an old house. On the last live stream I mentioned there was an old house near where I used to live, and there's a very overgrown garden. That'll get your imagination going. So yeah, so that inspired a lot of poetry. So one of the poems I wrote, I think I did. Yes, I did read this one out before on my channel. I think it's in one of my poetry playlists anyway. So this one's called Dilapidation, and this was written nearly 3 years ago. I've seen you change from white painted to peeling to black. Green gunk cascading down those mouldy, putrid curtains that blow in the wind, that wild wind that gusts through the gap, letting in more rain and likely unwanted bugs. Would a mouse dare to venture there as the roof begins to sag? A sad old house in an empty lane. In this town, does anyone care to mend you, to stop the perpetual dilapidation which seems to increase day by day, month by month, and year by year? Someone once must have tended to your overgrown garden and the worn-out bench with a rusty bar. I can't look far without feeling sad. Hang on a minute. Oh, that was it. It's all right. I thought there was a bit more on another page. And this one that I've written, actually, no, I didn't put that one on my channel. There's another one I've written here. I don't think I've used this one before. That is a weird one, actually. I don't think I'll read that one. So who's watching now on this channel? Who's watching my live stream? Would you like to tell me in the chat who you are? I got 2 people watching me now. I'd like to know, see? Pirate Tasha would like to know who's all watching this channel. Hello, you tell me now if you can. That'll be great, that word. Oh, this has been an interesting one. Oh, I know what this one's talking about. This is talking about... no, I don't want that one. This might be rather appropriate, seeing as it is now night time here in the UK. It is now dark outside. Yes, it's dark outside. It's looking a bit stormy out there. Now this one is called In the Night. In the night, the still night air, I am aware, only goes so far beyond the glare. It didn't abscond to a far-off land. Is that where you'll go? I'd like to know, or maybe show, just what goes on. Another song is lifted up beyond the ceiling. Is that unfeeling or unwise? At such a late hour, you'll have your power beyond the tower of thankfulness. I must confess I know which way you'll go. When lost outside, you'll avoid the tide of life for now. Absurd somehow it seems to show just what you know. I've heard below a restlessness that still fights on. It won't be gone within my soul. Could there be a God-shaped hole in all of us? Of course there is. Is something amiss, I hear you say? Don't stay away, because again, someday I will return to live and learn. But so for now, I'll give a frown to ponder. So all you know, for all you know, it seems to go from strength to strength. At length it stretches out and out. I will not shout about it, for it will show. Yes, don't you know the miracle before you? I implore you to take note of that, old white hat. It did appear. Now lend your ear before I go and render dear all that's been left. Oh, hi, Ron. Hi. Thanks for watching. I've already given you a shout out. I've given a shout out to all the people that have been regularly commenting and watching my channel. Loads of people have been watching and commenting, and some have not been commenting. They've just been watching. Thank you. That was a poem which I don't think I've actually read out before. I've just done a load of impressions already. So if you go back and watch this once it's available to watch, then you'll be able to hear those. But I could redo a few, but I don't want to be too repetitive on this live stream. But I did do Nan. I did Nan on the last one, actually. You're coming up to see me, are you? You're coming up to see me? Now, you've got to be a very good boy today. You've got to get those people who tried to come and clean my windows to come back and do a better job than they did before, because they wasn't very good. Look at them marks in them windows. Look at them marks. So, do any of you remember, or maybe you haven't watched the videos that I did before, where I talked about Lisa Holloway and the fact that she liked to comment on the bed and breakfasts and the state of the rooms and everything, and the decor was just not very good at all. Oh my. Actually, this is the first time I think I've laughed on a live stream, and I don't really speak this posh all the time. I just like to do the accent because it's funny. Oh, man. Yeah, you see, that Lisa Holloway, she liked to go and check out the rooms, you see, and she liked to say what she thought about them. She did. She said, I wouldn't want to go in that bath. It's so disgusting. That was one of the things that she said. She did say a few other things. I had a lot more people watching on the last live stream that I did. So, we've been on this live stream for about 22 minutes now. The last one that I did was for about 40 minutes. That was the last one. This one so far is 22. Shrek and Donkey on a Wild Wind Adventure. Yes, I've done that voice as well. Oh, Amanda. See, do I sound like Alan Carr? Little bit like Alan Carr, maybe? Maybe not? Yes, no? I think I sound a bit more like that Sonia, actually, that was on Waterloo Road. Yeah. Squirrel. Who says squirrel? It's almost a bit of a guess the accent, isn't it, on this channel now? Going a bit northern. I'm going a bit northern again now. Going up the Yorkshire Dales and all that. I come from Essex. I live in Essex. Oh, Joe. Joe? Yeah. Me and Joe, we met in the jungle. Yeah, we did. I like doing home makeovers. Yeah. And so we find on the X Factor or on Britain's Got Talent with Simon Cowell and Alicia Dixon. Does anybody watch Britain's Got Talent? I don't think I would go on Britain's Got Talent because I don't know whether I would be brave enough to go on Britain's Got Talent. But what impression would you like me to do? Somebody asked me earlier this evening about the Hyacinth Bouquet one. So the Bouquet residents, the lady of the house speaking. Oh, Richard, what is that you've got there? Oh, Richard, Don't bring those grimy overalls in this room. Take them into the garage and keep them there. And of course, you have to make it look as though we could afford a gardener, don't you? Oh, oh, Sheridan, is that you? Oh, no, don't ask for any more money. Not this time, I'm sorry, Sheridan. You'll have to speak to Daddy. Speak to Daddy later. So, well, I've done some impressions. I've read out my poetry. Let's see, I might just have a little something else that I could read. Let me see. I do have something else that I could read, possibly. Well, I did select a few items in advance. There's another poem here that I did read out before. Let me see. It's about love blinds. That was the name of the poem. Now, I did put this on my channel. Some people's love blinds them. They don't see what others see. We might see a disagreeable character, whereas they will see someone who can do no wrong. How long have they thought that the sun shines out of someone's posterior? Does it make us feel inferior when we are around them? Oh man. Oh dear. So I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. We've been on now 27 minutes. And I've gone through all the stuff that I prepared. There only seems to be about one person watching at the moment. How about I do a little word prompt and just see what comes up? Not with even writing it down, I'll just make it up as I go along. So I will do it with a posh voice because I think that's going to sound better. Yummy, scrummy, would you like to have something delicious to eat? Well, that would be a treat. And have you realized that this is just a totally random piece of creativity? Can you believe it? Can you receive it? Can you digest it? Would you like to try some scrummy, yummy donuts and cakes? Maybe you would. But what if those cakes and donuts were actually something else in disguise? Yeah, maybe if they had something inside them that wasn't very nice. Because according to an article online recently that I read online, there was a load of cakes and bread from a certain company that were recalled due to rather an unpleasant likelihood that they had been contaminated by something rather disgusting, which I won't go into because I think it might put you off your tea or your supper or your dinner or your evening meal or your lunch or whatever, depending on what time of day you're watching this. Oh, but indeed, there was a company, and I believe they sell their cakes or their biscuits or whatever it is they sell in certain major grocery stores or supermarkets. Yes, they sell different items, and unfortunately, things got badly contaminated, and so they're being recalled. I should imagine they've had to shut the whole factory down due to a certain disgusting contamination of so many products. Talking of silly stories, did you hear about the escaped skunk? I did actually do on a particular live stream previously. I mentioned about a skunk. There was a naughty skunk who did a bunk and ran off. Who left a rather stinky smell from his stinky spray, which would have been very pungent. It would have been very pungent, the smell. Oh, you're still watching, Sin? I don't know. Is Ron watching? Is Trisha watching? Is anybody watching? Somebody's watching me. 2 people are watching. Do you want to comment and tell me who's watching? Because I don't know who's watching. Why are you being secretive? I don't know. But thank you for watching, and thank you if you have subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please consider subscribing, because there's going to be more live streams like this every time I get to a new level. Hello, Helen. And hi, Ron. And hi, Trisha. And hi, Sin. And hello, everybody else that might be watching now. So every time I get to a new stage, like, I'd just like to say thank you, because I've gone over 150 subscribers on this channel now. On the last live stream, I had only got to about 145, I think. And now the last count, I was up to 154 before I started this evening. So thank you. So thank you very much for all the live stream watchers, either now or later. So hello to all those who are watching later. I still like and appreciate your comments, whether those are live or later. So we've done quite a few impressions, quite a few poems already. And you can always watch this again. You can watch it later. It'll be available to watch. YouTube takes a while to process it, though. But there are 2 other live streams that I did before. Oh, Shrek. Oh. Pardon me. Oh, hello. This is the Major. I think it's time that the Major came to visit. So, in this video, would you like to step aboard the boat and have a little drinky or 2? Would you like to come to my waterside supper with riparian entertainments? You see, my boat is moored on the river this time, and I'd like very much for you to join me. Now, I think you might know that in my channel there is an impression. I think it's under comedy impressions, where I've done about the Major and Hyacinth. So, oh, hello, Major. How lovely for you to telephone me, Major. Lovely to hear from you, Major. Oh, Richard, it's the Major on the telephone. Oh, yes. Yes, Major. Yes, we'd love to come to your waterside supper. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course we would. Oh, that's absolutely fabulous. And would you like to have a drinky or two? Or three, even? Thank you, Major. I'd like that very much. Thank you. So, one of the voices, one of the accents that I get a lot of views on this channel is this one. It's either a blue Brummie or a black country. So how's about you wash your fizzugs? Give your fizzugs a wash. And your donnies and your papers. Oh, there are a bit. If you're leaving, there are a bit. And for those who are still watching, I shall continue for a little bit longer. The last live stream that I did was about 40 minutes. So, my nose seems to be a little bit snuffed up at the moment, a bit stuffy. What do you think? What is the best and funniest thing that I've done on this live stream this time? I wonder what you think. I'm not really sure. But I've given a shout out to quite a few of my regular commenters and subscribers. Let's see if there's something else that I could read out. Not that one. Let me see what we got here. Let me see. How's about this? All sorts of stuff I've written. I don't read everything out. It is not one of the ones that I'm going to read out. I'm going to read out what I want to read out. So not all of the ones. Oh, I think I know what this one is. Oh, yes. Yes, we remember this one. And this is a silly one. I wonder if I start reading this, whether anyone else will start watching, because I've only got one person watching at the moment. So, I wrote a while ago about somebody that was on Celebrity Big Brother. And if you may remember, there was a man called Michael Fabricant who was an MP. He's not now. Anyway, I wrote about a bit of a silly poem about him. So, because he speaks with a posh voice, I had to do it with a posh voice. So, my name is Fabrication. So, this is my ode to Michael Fabricant, who was in the Big Brother house not so long ago. Well, actually, he was in the Big Brother house in April 2025. So, it's about a year ago or so. So it goes like this. Goes like this. My name is Fabrication. I dressed up for the nation. I wore my favorite wig. And I did a little jig. And I really enjoyed my time in Big Brother's State of Mind. I like to put on a show. It's really fun, to wear a deck chair jacket. It must have cost a packet inside the studio. I wore a sparkly, shimmering jacket. I even dressed up as a bunny and deposited eggs inside the drawers. I'm talking about wooden drawers. Don't get thinking that I was referring to anything else. And soon the eggs were found, and the housemates made such a sound. So that. Oh, oh, now this is another one that I read out. I didn't read this out online. This is another poem that I wrote, which I wrote in 2024, so nearly 2 years ago. And it's about an avocado. It's called The Avaricious Avocado. Not sure what voice to do this in, actually. What voice would you like me to read it in? I don't really know. So I could read it in a different voice, like this. The avaricious avocado had boasted of beetroot tails, and of candela custard, who secretly liked mustard, that dastardly devouring egg, who knew for real of the ferocious feline fennel, who gave no gooseberries a chance, who heard about Hector the humongous herb, who saw the icy igloo hidden beneath the jelly, and saw the kale and lemon drizzled with marmalade, who knew of the nectarine and orangeade sparkle, who saw the peanut butter and raspberry jam. Oh, yes, that's jelly for those of you who are in the States. And said I'd like sesame instead. The turnip knew it was all too soon. So that's an exclusive one, by the way, because I have not read that, not written. I've written it, but I've not read it out on my YouTube before. So where is everybody? It's Friday night. It's Friday night. And there's nobody watching apart from one person. If I start singing, will somebody else decide to watch this live stream? I've only got 2 likes so far, which I'm surprised about, because I thought that more people might watch me. Well, I don't know. But anyway, this live stream has lasted longer than the last one. So I think it may be time to say good night. And you'll have to watch it again when it becomes available. So, I think I shall say bye-bye. Shall I say bye for now? Yeah. So I'll say ta-ta for now. And thank you for watching my channel. And please consider subscribing if you've not already subscribed. Thank you so much.